that the enemy does not have the final say. God has the final say. God has the final say over your relationships. God has the final say over your family. God has the final say over your children. God has the final say over your job, over your career, over your finances. I want to say this. I don't preach to the multitudes. I don't preach to the multitudes. I preach to myself first. I preach with faith, and I preach believing that God is able, that God is real, that God has called me for this generation, whether I see one person on the live or 25,000. I'm going to preach as if I was preaching to hundreds. I'm going to always preach as if I was preaching to myself. I'm going to always preach the word of God, no matter what I see, no matter what I feel, with pain in my body, with sickness in my body, whatever I'm experiencing, I'm going to serve God, because God requires that I serve Him, because God requires that I live a holy, because God requires that I honor Him in the little things of life. You know, you might get knocked down, but you won't get knocked out. Right now, you might be knocked down, but you're not going to get knocked out. You know, it rains on all of us. It rains on every single one of us. And if you stay in faith when the rain settles and when the dust clears, you'll still be standing.